Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. My fans are my priority. As soon as you make that request, I got no choice. A lot of you are already writing and saying, bring the artist on air to the air. We had the tip of the iceberg, but we want to hear him direct. So, ladies and gentlemen, permit me right now to introduce to you the man of the moment, our pride in the diaspora right here. I'm talking about Oranmiyan. Welcome to What's Up, Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the main man we're talking about. So now let's talk about you. Just introduce yourself to my audience right now. Who is Oranmiyan?
Well, good evening, listeners at home and everywhere. My name is Oranmiyan. Oranmiyan Jagunade in full. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian-born artist. I was raised in Osogbo, Osun State of Nigeria, and I've been opportune to also expose myself to the rest of the world. Yes, so I'm an artist, a culturalist, I'm a traditionalist, I'm an activist, a voice representing the people, and a cultural ambassador, basically, spreading the Yoruba culture and the African culture all over the world. Yes, I'm a singer, songwriter, also a producer, and also I'm into visual arts, direct music videos and short films, documentaries, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how long have you been doing music?
Professionally,
Yeah.
Over 20 years.
Wow, that's a long one.
Absolutely. But music started from home, so
that's
I've
right.
been playing drums.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, this guy is everywhere. He's just back from Nigeria. He's in Canada. He's in the States. He's everywhere. And he's going to be telling you why he's also in Germany also, because there are some festivals that are coming up, and this guy's going to be there. He's doing something great. And I'm sure a lot of you, when you saw the promo picture that I shot out today with him and some Europeans, doing their things right there, you'll be wondering what exactly is going on. We'll be talking much about that tonight. And one thing special that I really love so much about this guy is that he's been able to infuse his own cultural background into this music. Have you ever heard about Yoruba reggae before? If you haven't, this is the main man that is creating it right now. I want to really prompt you to, bring Yoruba, Yoruba reggae into it. That track is really moving me.
Absolutely.
So what really moved you to do that?
My experiences traveling around the world has been my personal education. From traveling around the world, I saw a lot of things and how other races, other countries in other continents are preserving their own culture and how their culture has been the source of their riches, and this is something that we are losing, all over the continent of Africa. So for me, as a person who is very culturally inclined, I decided to use my music as a medium of projecting my culture, which is the Yoruba culture. I decided to use my music as the medium of projecting Yoruba culture around the world. So, loving reggae music and knowing how much influence reggae music has all over the world, I decided to create my own dynamic style of fusing my cultural background with the reggae music, but not the reggae music as is played on the island of Jamaica, but African cultural influenced reggae music. So this is why you have Yoruba reggae. So when you listen to the rhythm, even though it's reggae, but you can tell it's just fully African-fledged reggae music.
Wow. You see, you were also in a project. I'm talking about the Dube album project with Canadian reggae band.
Absolutely, yes.
So that's why I tagged it that you are a man of the whole world right now. So we only have the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to catch up with him right here in Hamburg City. So also take us on that line too about this Dube. I'm going to be playing most of those tracks. Ladies and gentlemen, I have this album right here. Yeah. We may not play everything today, but promise you, I'm going to play everything in all my programs.
Thank you very much.
All right. So take us on that Dube.
Yes. I relocated to Canada over 10 years ago. And one of the first people who latched onto the music when I presented my style of music was a already made Jamaican band that has been very popular from the 80s. So you have some of the band members that were still alive and still playing music. They heard about the music I'm doing and they decided, oh wow, this is something wonderful. And they've always have this desire and dream to travel to Africa and to, you know, connect with their roots. And when they found that there's an African musician in Canada, especially in Toronto, who is, you know, doing this cultural music and also has the influence of reggae music inside, they contacted me and that they wanted us to work together, and that's how we started doing music creation together, produced the album, and I did all the songwriting, all the vocals and everything. So we're still working on the album because unfortunately, the sound engineer who is involved on the whole recording project you know, passed away to join his ancestors. So now we're in the process of restructuring everything. So now I'm fusing the Yoruba cultural traditional lyrics and chants into the Jamaican root traditional reggae. So this is why a full-fledged reggae music influenced with Yoruba culture is coming out. So we call it Dugbe Dugbe. And Dugbe Dugbe in Yoruba means mysterious something hanging in there waiting to drop.
All right.
Which basically explains what to expect from the music.
Okay. There's already one of our listeners is asking, Tony, please can you ask him where exactly is he from in Africa, and if he's a Nigerian, which part of Nigeria is he?
I'm a full-fledged Nigerian, you know. I'm from Ile-Ife, Osun State of Nigeria, and my both parents are from Ile-Ife. Yeah, so
all right.
Yes, I'm a Nigerian.
That's right. Okay. There's also this, you know, because time is not so much our time, so I'm just hitting the nails on the head right now. You also releasing something, I'm talking about the Orthodox, that you're going to be releasing this summer. I was reading some through your website, some of your songs that's going to be coming out. Afro Groove and Jazz will be out in summer 2019.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so when are we expecting that?
Yeah, very soon. It's going to come. Right now, we're privileged to have a distribution deal with a prominent company from the United States, New York. So we are on the final process of bringing this beautiful album out for the whole world to enjoy. Coming out this summer, yes, will be the Autodidact album.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. So you have on the Autodidact album, you have different style of music, you know, Afro groove, reggae, Yoruba reggae, jazz fusion, everything.